Welcome back to the Starting Gate. Rich Perloff, Frank Mirabati in Los Angeles. As promised, it's time for a Kentucky Oaks regional report. There was only one major Oaks prep, and that originated right here at Santa Anita. And that was, of course, our champion 2-year-old filly, the undefeated, the brilliant Songbird, running in the Santa Ysabel. And according to the tote, Frank, she was supposed to do nothing but decimate that bunch.
1-9. John White going out and making it crystal clear that there was no wondering what her odds would be. When you make a horse 1-9, you know that she will open and close as such, unbeaten, as you mentioned, untested thus far.
Ridden by Hall of Fame jockey Mike Smith, and Mike joins us on the line here on the Starting Gate. Mike, thanks for taking a couple of minutes for us on this Tuesday.
Yeah, Rich, Frank.
Well, now, we were talking about this before the show started, Mike. You've ridden so many great horses, so many great fillies, and Songbird is taking you for that ride once again. We're going to go through the Santa Ysabel, and you're going to take us through this race. We'll kind of describe for you what it is that we're looking at. She was expected to beat this field pretty soundly. It looked to me, Mike, as though a couple of fillies tried to give her a little bit of pressure, maybe going up the backstretch, approaching the half-mile pole. Do you feel that? Does she feel that? And what's the response when horses press her a little bit?
Yeah, well, actually coming out of the first turn, they kind of jumped on her just a little. And yeah, well, she felt it, and they put her into a little bit of a higher cruising speed that she probably got away with off of her layoff race. But it was well within her realm. I mean, she's got, it's incredible the cruising speed she has. I mean, she did that 46 like it was a walk in the park, to be honest with you. And I look back and they were having to, kind of ride to keep up with her, and we hadn't even hit gear 2 or 3 yet, and it was just about what it looked like. I mean, honestly, it was. I looked over at the 8 pole into the big TV screen just to see if I needed to, lay down on her just a little bit and ask her for a little something, and I was just in awe of what she already had done to him. She had already put him away so easy, and it was just incredible. Very blessed to be part of it anyway.
Mike, you have been on so many amazing distaffers in your career. I know you've drawn comparisons to inside information with her. The other day when Brittany interviewed you, you talked a little bit about her maturation process, comparing her to that of Beholder. It's always difficult for us as racing fans to compare horses of different eras, but you being the pilot, what can you say about Songbird that maybe the fans out there don't know?
Well, the thing about her, Frank, is there's nothing you don't know about her when you see her. I mean, it is what it looks like. It's just incredible. I think each and every race that she's run, she's pretty much done that. I mean, even going back to the Breeders' Cup, she was able to beat that field well within herself at the wire, which is just incredible. And she showed that a lot of times, it might hide a little bit, like in Zenyatta, only getting up and winning by a head or neck or something. But I mean, it was the easiest neck you could possibly win by. Whereas, Songbird just flat out just puts them away, and that's it, man. You're out of here, and she's gone. It's incredible. It's just what it looks like. I mean, it's really been that easy for her. And honestly, I don't know what's left in there in that tank of hers, but I haven't felt like I've gotten to the bottom of it.
We just watched the stretch run of the Santa Ysabel. Looked to me as though you were taking a little bit of a peek at the screen in the infield just to see how far clear you were. That must be a nice sight.
Yeah, I was a little starstruck whenever I normally I'll just glance over there for a second. I glanced over there and I couldn't seem to take my eyes off the screen. I couldn't believe what she was doing, and I had to grab a hold of myself. So, okay, now we still got to cross that wire up there.
You're thinking, boy, we look good together, she and I.
So I wasn't even looking at me, man. I'm just a fan myself. I got the best seat in the house, let's put it that way.
Well, we have the best seat in the house because we get to watch all of her action, Mike. We wish you the best of success going forward. With Songbird, there's a nice 3-year-old filly out on the East Coast named Catherine Sophia. Maybe at some point the two of them hook up, throw down, and we'll find out exactly who's at the top of that class.
Yeah, I sure hope so. I hope, hopefully she'll get there. We'll all get there nice and healthy and sound and see who the best is,
All right, that's Mike Smith. Mike, thanks very much for joining us on the Starting Gate on this Tuesday. We'll talk to you soon.
Thanks for having me.
Boy, yeah, Mike Smith just keeps getting another ride on the roller coaster. Zenyatta, and now Songbird. Amazing.
The reason he gets those mounts is because he takes care of business for them, and that's what it's really all about. But to have that distinction, you know, Dwayne Lucas in his career did such a great job with fillies. Mike Smith just seemingly is getting all of the great ones over the years, and it's nice to be able to see someone who's been on so many so that he can compare the horses. No one can compare them better than the actual guy because they're not all trained by the same person, but they've been ridden by the same guys, so it's pretty cool.